You can't just treat this like a circuit. Because if we try to describe each person as simply a set of wiring, then we're missing the whole boat of everything that all of medicine misses, which is we try to make everybody the same instead of trying to make everyone individual.
Now,
Now,
it's particularly seductive, I think, for neuroscience because of its strong affiliation with cybernetics and how control systems for computers evolved like in tandem with our thinking about the brain. That there's a reason that we talk about brain circuits,
mhm.
because there's a whole lot of vocabulary in neuroscience that was taken from these sort of control systems theory. And so I get into this in way more detail in the book in ways that I think I've already like forgotten about a year after writing it. But I mean, it's really fascinating when you look at the history of people like Norbert Wiener and, all these people who were instrumental in shaping our understanding of how the brain works.
Mhm.
And I think part of the sort of neurochauvinism that I get a little bit cross about is that, we have these, metaphors of the brain that we've that aren't really useful anymore, in as much as they make us think of like every brain as like a weird one size fits all. Here's the circuits that go into particular, slots, and when something goes wrong, you can do the same fix on everybody. It's absolutely not the case. Matthew Cobb is a historian of science who has written like an incredible book about this. It's called the Idea of the Brain, and he goes through the history of all the different like sort of not bad because they were useful to some extent, but insufficient metaphors of the brain that we've cycled through, starting from the telegraph to, telegraph relay station to then computers. And now we're still kind of stuck at computers, and it's just not helpful anymore. It's actually really getting in our way in our understanding of the brain.